Hello everyone, Mike here, and welcome to another episode of Spiral Up. So today was one of them days that went a little sideways on me. And that's okay, we've been talking about this all week, right? When you're in the middle of a crisis, guess what? There's an opportunity. What happened today with me? Well, my day got shifted around. Things happened. I ended up being the sole parent hanging out with the children's today. And that shifted a lot of my day. Now here's the thing about your days. Your days should generally energize you. The things that you do, when you do them, they should ramp you up and build you up throughout the day. I mean, eventually you're going to crash. That's okay. But they should be designed to build you up. Because of today's shift, it was more or less the opposite. I started pretty high, and then I was shooting down. And it's because of this shift. Now, there was grand opportunity in that moment. What opportunity? Well, it was me and the kids. I told you yesterday, I'm not the greatest communicator in the world. My patience can go from, this big to that big to that big to whatever's in between my fingers there. Sometimes in an instant, depending on the situation and what's happening and how many people are involved in the incident, blah, 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 blah. So yesterday, I showed you this little fantastic book, Nonviolent Communication. And guess what? Because my role shifted on me today, I had a chance to try it out more than a few times. Some conversations were friggin' awesome. Some of them sucked. And the fantastic thing was, when I examined them, pretty much every time it was my fault. You see, when you know the rules of the game, and you know the basis of a quality conversation, it's up to you. And in fact, nonviolent communication promotes the fact that, look, the other person doesn't have to know what it is or what the rules are. If you do, and you abide by the rules, and you identify the event that occurred, identify the feelings that are involved. What was the third step? Oh, I'm blanking on everybody here. Activate the third step, and then identify, the needs of you or the other person, and step number 4 is set out an action, hopefully immediately. If you can follow those steps in a conversation, you can begin to guide it around something that's actually practical and useful, not only for you, but for others. If you're an optimized member, there's a philosopher's note on this subject about the original book that was 284 pages. I didn't have the time. I had a failing skill set, so I set out to find this book that I found, Nonviolent Communication, The Basics as I Know and Use Them, by Waylon Myers, because it was super fast and I needed them skills now, not tomorrow, now, so I could have better conversations now. Now I look forward to actually getting into the real deal book, but until then, I'm in the action phase. I'm in the practice phase, because you go from theory to practice to mastery. I'm straight up in the practice phase. The faster I can get there in anything, the better. And I honestly, truly believe that that is what helped me have a fantastic day. I may have been going this way in my energy, but guess what? I got pictures and videos of awesome times that I spent with my children today. Every single one of them I had quality conversations and had quality moments with, whether it was working on the motorcycle with my youngest boy, watching my little girl climb trees as she was threatening to shoot birds, or making my oldest boy uncomfortable as hell by chasing him around the house, claiming how beautiful he was. It was ridiculous, but it was a good time for both of us. Ultimately, the point of this videos today is, look, your day's supposed to energize you. It really should. No matter what the situation is, no matter how it changes, you need to find ways to have your energy build as you go through the day. Today was more or less this way because I wasn't ready for it. But you know what? Even though it looks like this, it was more or less a bunch of the ups and downs that I talk about. What would your masterpiece day look like? What are the things that you want to do? If you had all the money in the world, what would you do? I want you to get to that. Seriously, think about it. More importantly, do something about it. But whatever you do, seriously, feel better today while getting better for tomorrow. We're going to see you later, everybody. Bye-bye. I know I almost missed this one, but we got it.